Creditors can file for bankruptcy beyond deadlines. Section 118 IBC explained. National Company Law Appellate Tribunal empowers creditors file bankruptcy. In landmark decision, the Chennai Bench of the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal has upheld the creditor's right to initiate bankruptcy proceedings beyond the prescribed timelines under Section 118 of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. This ruling emerged from a case involving the State Bank of India and guarantors of Chadalvada Infratech Limited, emphasizing the importance of adhering to approved repayment plans. The key highlights are: first, understanding Section 118 of IBC and its implication, and then the case background, SBI's actions against guarantors of Chadalvada Infratech Limited, and third, NCLT's rationale behind allowing bankruptcy filings beyond standard timelines, and further the impact on debtors and creditors in future insolvency proceedings. These are the highlights in this matter. Welcome to our legal talks. Today we are unpacking a pivotal NCLAT ruling that significantly impacts both creditors and debtors under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. The Chennai Bench of NCLAT has affirmed that creditors can initiate bankruptcy proceedings even beyond the standard timelines outlined in Section 118 of IBC. Let's delve into specific of this case and understand Section 118 of IBC deals with implementation and adherence to repayment plans approved during insolvency proceedings. It sets the framework for how debtors are expected to fulfill their repayment obligations and outlines the consequences of any defaults. Essentially, the Section 118 ensures that once a repayment plan is sanctioned, it must be executed faithfully within the stipulated timelines to avoid further legal actions. The case background is like SBI versus guarantors of Chadalvada Infratech Limited. The Chadalvada Infratech Limited defaulted on its debt obligations, leading the State Bank of India to invoke the corporate insolvency resolution process. During this process, a repayment plan was approved by the NCLT. However, the guarantors of the defaulting company failed to adhere to the agreed upon repayment schedule, prompting SBI to seek legal recourse. So, National Company Law Appellate Tribunal's decision empowering creditors beyond deadline. NCLAT judges delivering the verdict, legal gavel striking, the guarantors argued that SBI's move to initiate bankruptcy proceedings was time-barred. This is the guarantor's argument, that to initiate bankruptcy proceeding was time-barred, citing the lapse of standard timeline under Section 118. However, the NCLAT dismissed this appeal, emphasizing that guarantors had failed to implement the repayment plan and nullified any protection the timeline might have offered. So, let's dismiss this appeal, emphasizing that the guarantors failure to implement the repayment plan effectively nullified any protection the timeline might have offered, because they have failed to implement the repayment plan. So, this decision underscores that creditors retain the right to file for bankruptcy if debtors default on approved repayment plan, irrespective of standard timelines. So the implications for future insolvency proceedings, this ruling has far-reaching implications, either for creditors and for debtors. For creditors, it reinforces their rights, ensuring that they can pursue bankruptcy proceedings against defaulting creditors beyond standard timelines, provided there is a failure in adhering to repayment plan. For debtors, it serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of strictly following approved repayment schedules. Non-compliance can lead to bankruptcy proceedings irrespective of elapsed timelines. So this decision promotes a culture of accountability and diligence in financial obligations, aiming to strengthen the overall insolvency framework. Now the conclusion is, the NCLAT's ruling is a significant development in India's insolvency landscape balancing the scales between creditors' right and debtors' obligations. It emphasizes the necessity for debtors to honor their commitment and assures creditors of legal avenues to recover dues, even beyond conventional timelines. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful legal updates. Thank you.